Guys, this is Boondoggle.
Yeah.
This is it.
Oh, let's start. I'm ready.
Okay, guys.
Okay.
What are we even going to talk about?
Who even
I
knows?
debated wearing my glasses. I can see you better on the screen if I wear my glasses. Oh God, they're really dirty though.
Oh, I hate
If I
glasses.
don't wear my glasses, you guys are like little figments of like bubbles everywhere.
Well, that's why you can't.
But wait,
see
you don't have
the-
your glasses on.
I know. You look like bubbles.
Amy's in a different room today.
Same room.
What?
Amy's in a different room today.
Well, she's not in the office. But she's been in this room all the podcast days.
I mean, it's a different
Chair.
view.
It's a different chair.
I switched to my office chair since you guys were calling me a racer.
And I asked her to be more in the vid. In the vid.
What is this green dot on my eye? You see that right there?
Try to reduce the
That's
screen
why
light
the
on your computer.
glasses don't work on camera.
I know, but I can see.
I know
you guys
glasses
so
are really
much
hard
better.
on camera, but I like to see you guys.
Just want to talk to you about a new life chapter I've entered into. I bought somewhere between a package of 7 to 10 readers
Oh,
that now I just leave all over the house.
Yeah.
I wish I could just leave readers all over the house. Like I wish I was there, but I quickly went from 0 to 365. I mean, these things are fucking progressive. They turn into sunglasses. I'm blind, like literally blind, and I cannot put fucking contacts in.
So
Amy.
before, when we were messing around with the Zoom, we turned on the AI component and Bo asked it how many times Eden cursed.
Oh my God.
in one conversation we had. And it was like, I'm sorry, I don't know how to count that high.
First of all, the AI companion was like so mean to Amy. It was like
the AI
Ian
companion
stated this, and Amy did not listen.
Yeah,
She
it's
stated it
very
3 times, and Amy
harsh.
still didn't listen.
oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
It was really
So
bad.
yeah,
That's why
so
I'm
we
not sure
leveled up to read
whether
it.
I want to put my glasses on or not, because I just literally
The
got
reflection was a
them.
pain in the ass.
No,
It-
not even not the reflection. The more I wear them, the more I feel like I'm going to be dependent on them. So I
Oh.
try and wear them as little as possible. So like I start the day and I'm fine, but like this time of day, I feel like, okay, my eyes are getting tired because I was on the
Yep,
computer
that's
a lot today.
exactly why.
And
Called
Sorry.
I can
it's
I-
our age.
I can see like far away. Great.
That's what you
I
do.
don't know.
Other Amy, do you remember when we worked at New River when we were teaching and I tried to put color contacts in my eyes
Oh my gosh.
for
That we got from
48 bajillion minutes, and I
Did
literally
we buy them from a place like off Sistrunk or something?
100%,
Gosh.
1,000,000%.
Who told us to go there? I don't
Probably
Nicole.
one of our students. I don't know.
I know. Probably one of our students had colored contacts.
Yeah,
I vividly remember going there with Nicole.
100%. I
picking
remember
out all
we
the
were
colors.
at your house on Riverland in that little corridor area with a mirror, and
Oh my
I
God.
literally, my eyes were like bloodshot red. That's still the same situation every year at the eye doctor. I'm like, I can't do glasses anymore. Please help me. And every year it's someone different that tries to help me, and every year I fail.
Yeah. Well, I've never had to wear contacts or glasses or anything.
I
so
wish
this is
I if somebody
this
can.
is my first foray into the world of
Are they readers?
they're readers.
Like
Yeah.
1.25s?
Like one.
Yeah, mine are only
0.0.
1.25.
Yeah.
They just help ever so little, but it's
Yeah. It just
But
makes
But you
everything
have
more
prescription
crisp
glasses,
for me.
right, Amy?
I do, but they're never around. That's why I ordered a pack of 7 or 10 different.
To
Thank
leave
you,
everywhere.
Amazon.
They're all over.
I know.
I'm
I
in the
might need to
beginning
do that.
stages. So they're on my desk right now. And then like today I was reading something at the island in the kitchen. I was like, oh, let me go grab one. So I read what I needed to read and I read what I needed to read and I dropped them in my junk drawer. So currently there's one on the desk in here, one, obviously they're all on my desk in my office, one next to my bed. We'll see where they end up landing.
I know. I feel like I
Put one
need
in
some
your
for
car.
the car. Yeah,
Yeah.
I need a pair for my
Yeah.
car. But
Yeah.
only like at stoplights when I look down at my phone. When I'm driving, I don't need them.
Correct.
So then I feel like, but I also am wearing sunglasses.
Oh, I had to do my
Me.
full progressive in another pair of sunglasses because I can't not at soccer and like all the places outside all the time, football, blah blah blah, all the places. I can't. I'm
We're
blind.
getting so old. So
Oh,
depressing. I don't want this podcast to be so depressing.
it's just a number, Amy.
Plus, we can't talk about being old because we need to talk about our demographic, which is a demographic we didn't expect to have.
There's
Oh,
a
God.
few
This
that
week-
I'm a little shocked
This
about.
this week I got a text from my 14-year-old daughter, Harlow, saying that we showed up on her For You page.
I can't.
So I think we're officially famous.
I
And
can't. In Harlow's
and-
world.
And then today, oh my gosh, Aiden's going to be 17 on Saturday.
Mhm.
He said, Aunt Amy, when is your next podcast coming out? Are you doing another episode of your podcast soon? I said, why? And he said, because I listened to it. I said, no, really, do you listen to it? And he said, I listened to the entire episode. So
can't.
I never knew we were going to be in the 13
But I've
to
had a lot of
18
moms.
demographic.
We showed up on one of our friends from high school's For You page today. That was fun.
Yes, Jill.
Jill.
Shout out to Jill.
Shout out to Jill.
Thanks
Miss
for the
Elizabeth texted
comment.
me like a week ago. She was like, "When is there another episode?" I'm like, "Did you
So-
actually figure out how to listen to?"
I know. Our
Like,
listeners are
You
so
literally
nice.
cannot even use your phone. You figured out how to listen. I love you, Elizabeth.
Yeah. So we're gonna really have to
Up our game.
yeah, we really
know.
are.
No.
Here's
And
the
I'm
problem.
Eden, like
girl,
you said before, everyone's hungry for more content.
oh
Well,
my
listen to
gosh.
me.
Who
It's
said
all our
Eden
bullshit.
said that.
Our bullshit phone calls throughout the day. Like somehow somebody needs to just push record because
Yeah.
that's some content right there, guys.
Yeah.
Wait, there was like 3 things we were going to talk about, and then we're like, wait, save it for the podcast.
Oh, remember I told you I had a Gavin story for the podcast? No idea what that was.
Right.
0% clue.
That's the
Let me see if I
my
put it on the
God,
list.
It's this
Hold
brain
on.
frog. Frog?
Brain frogs.
Brain.
Speaking of brain fog,
Oh my God.
Well,
yes,
we-
brain
at
fog.
least we have the
Damn it.
title for this week's episode.
Brain
Yeah.
frog.
Brain frog.
Brain frogs.
Wait,
Brain frog.
we all have brain frog. We're just going to call it that
Eden-
from now on.
I
Eden,
might
you
not
are
have it soon.
deathly afraid of frogs. So
I'm definitely afraid of frogs, so I need to get my brain fog fixed so I don't
gosh.
end up a brain frog.
There you go.
Yes,
Well,
Amy,
um,
hopefully your brain fog goes away soon and you can share your guinea pig status updates
I'm
with
always the
us.
one who does everything first.
I was a guinea pig today.
Yeah.
Charlotte.
I mean, I'm talking about the big stuff in life. I'm
I
not talking about
mean-
hair dye.
For
but we
Charlotte, it
won't
was a
get
big
into
deal.
the details of that.
Yeah.
I mean,
don't
some
know.
of the things Amy still hasn't tried.
100%.
Oh, geez. Some of the things
Okay.
Amy will never try.
Never.
Never say never.
Never try. Never
No,
say
Life takes
never.
you to some really weird places that you don't expect.
Oh gosh. No, we won't go there now.
Also, I think the people who have asked the most to be on the podcast are between the age of 13 and 18 that are not
yes.
our children.
Hilarious.
Yes.
But
Which
my
is
children
very
are
interesting.
still asked often. Well, especially one who keeps asking if he could be a guest on the podcast. Actually, both of the boys keep asking if they could be a guest on the podcast. Ellie has never asked.
Yeah.
She, never
Piper's
will.
like, whatever, mom.
yeah.
Right.
So is Harlow, actually,
I
except
just
for the
told
fact.
Madden today, I'm like, we're like an 18 and over show.
Ah. Except for everyone who we've mentioned is not 18.
Is not 18.
Right. But I mean, like, as far as guest appearances,
Yeah.
I'm dead.
we can't.
We might make
Although
exceptions for-
one of the girls was like, my parents will sign a waiver. I was like,
Uh,
of course. they
Mm.
will.
Of course they will. I don't think she needs a waiver though.
I know.
That one does what she wants.
she is a waiver.
You guys, I feel like spring break has been a month. I mean, it has.
Well, for you, it
For
has,
you,
for
it
sure.
has.
Well, yours started like Olivia's started, I feel like a month ago almost.
Pretty much.
Yeah, but Olivia went back to school a week ago already.
I know. But
And
then,
then had a day off, and then had a day off this week.
it's- I
Now they have a
can't.
day off next week, I think,
Yeah.
in the middle of the week.
Yeah. I have a New York story. It's kind of anticlimactic. We didn't go to the Wall Street.
We specialize in anticlimactic.
We specialize in anticlimactic. No, so we went to New York last week and we stayed at the Soho Grand Hotel in Soho. It was actually very, very cool. Great location. Walked
The girls had fun.
everywhere. Yeah, had so much fun. The first day we were there, we went to Chinatown and did all the designer purse
Uh-huh.
shopping.
Designer.
What's that?
Designer.
Designer purse shopping.
Designer.
I mean, that is a story in itself. The lady basically attacked us with her placard of
Yeah.
purses to choose from.
Yeah.
Okay,
and then
but wait.
walked us.
Do you remember what that was like in like the 90s, early 2000s?
Totally
It
different
wasn't a
now.
placard. It
Oh
was
no,
like,
it was like in the
they
yeah.
grabbed you in the garages and
Yes.
shut the garage doors down.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
No,
very
locked you
but-
in
different
there.
now.
No, but this time Lori and I were like, she walked us. We walked entire Chinatown
Yeah.
because we were like, okay, we got this one and this one and this one. And she would walk and get on her phone and then take us around a corner and they'd be like, okay, we have to go here and wait here. We literally walked in entire Chinatown. So that was day one. But that
How many
evening,
purses did you end up with?
3 purses.
Fun.
Yeah, 3 purses. They're cute. But there was one I really wanted and we couldn't find it. I'll have to go back. But I wanted it after the fact. And then of course we couldn't find it the next day. So that night we went to dinner.
Wait, before you
And-
leave Chinatown,
Yes.
when last time I was in Chinatown, I got this really cool Louis Vuitton envelope, like
Louis
first
Vuitton.
clutch, right?
Louis Vuitton.
And I wish they had it in the real store. They don't, because Louis doesn't make anything with that like like the holder, like the wristlet part.
Right.
So annoying, but nonetheless. So I was with my sister-in-law and I was like, oh, we're getting it. And the guy was like, I want to say he was like 2 for $50. And I was like, all right. And my sister was like, I don't know if I want it. And I'm like, make a decision. Like, this isn't like we just hang out, we're not in the middle of Nordstrom. So she's like, yeah, I don't want it. And he's like, okay, 1 for 30. And I was like, whatever. So I gave him the $30 and we left. That was 4 years ago. She asks me if she can have mine every time I see her. And
Every time.
every
Oh
time.
my God.
And I'm like, no, you didn't make a
Yeah.
decision. I'm like, there's no going back to Chinatown.
No.
Once you leave, you're done. Like, that's just
Yeah.
how it works when you're in Manhattan.
Yeah.
And I bring it out with me every time she's around, just so she can see it every time.
Let me tell you, Lori Brennan is the best person to go to Chinatown with.
Is
She
she a
is like the master
negotiator?
negotiator.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, so good. I was like, just do your thing. Just
Right,
do your
whatever
thing.
it
I'll
is.
just follow behind you and let you do all the hard work.
I mean, she was even proud of herself because she purchased something she had purchased before and got it for like half the price she did the first time, which she negotiated the first time a great deal, which she thought was a great deal, but then she negotiated even better. She actually has the lady's phone number now to
Get
call her
out of
directly.
town.
Yeah.
That's
So-
The little lady that chased you in circles?
Well,
The
then
little,
Eden
she didn't chase us. We followed her like a
walked
little,
them
yeah.
forever, because they
I
bring
mean,
you
the whole
back
place.
in the depths of the
Oh,
neighborhood.
yeah. We were in like this little park. I don't even understand how it works. And the certificate of authenticity inside with all the misspellings,
I
all the grammatical
cannot.
errors are the best.
Absolutely.
So anyway,
Wait, I
but
want her number because I'm going to send Amy's envelope to her and see if she
Oh
can
yes.
has it.
Yeah, I didn't see anything like that.
Does she ship? How does it work? Are we
Does
even
she
allowed to talk
ship?
about this? Is it
I don't
Oh.
know.
Hmm.
I don't know.
interesting?
Someone's
love
gonna
it.
come arrest us. with our
Predicament. Can I
Louis
see your
Vuittons.
purse? Can I
Yeah.
see your
With-
purse?
But anyway, so that night we went to dinner, we went to Times Square. Our hotel was like, I don't know, party central when we got back. It was literally the place to be.
That's so fun.
The upstairs or the main bar area, like literally becomes a club with like VIP reserved tables, like, but it's like, all the 20, early 30-year-olds in New York City. And it's like, it was crazy. So we happened to be sitting at a table and
Did the
they
girls
kicked
go
us.
with you?
No, they were up at the room and
Got
we
it.
stayed downstairs. And we're sitting at a table and there was this what seemingly couple that walked up and they were like looking for a place to sit, but it was just three of us. And we were like, oh, we have plenty of room. Come sit with us, like whatever. So they ended up sitting with us. Well, then we got bumped from that table to like the next table. That the table we were sitting at was reserved for a certain time and the people showed up. So we all, five of us now, moved to the other table. But they were not a couple, they were friends. But by the end of the night, I think we might have convinced them that they should break up with their.
No way.
Amy.
They were so meant to be, like
Oh my
so
gosh.
meant to be.
They were just friends and they were out together.
But anyway, now we're all Facebook friends.
Oh my God.
Oh, P.S. Eden, you're gonna like this.
Oh gosh.
In the middle of this Soho nightclub bar, I French braided the guy's hair.
How long was his
Um,
hair?
It was long enough to French braid.
You guys,
it was
when
nice
Amy French
hair.
braids my hair, I swear to
It
God, it's like
was
Botox,
nice
and
hair.
all the things.
Nice hair.
Facelift.
It's amazing.
But now looking back, I'm like, I really did French braid this guy's hair
In the middle
in
of a
the
bar.
middle of a Soho bar. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Lounge,
well, I can't wait to
bar,
hear if they end up
whatever.
a couple or not. You're going to have to keep us posted.
I know.
I mean, Amy and Lori
I already
breaking
messaged
up
them and asked
couples
them.
one city at a time.
One
That's
city
a
at a time.
podcast.
Send these two
I don't
out
know.
and look what happens.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Lord.
So we'll see.
Well-
I asked them on Monday if they were married yet.
Oh, Amy
really
LaBarbara,
wanna
any
know if they
update
went
on
home
the other
together
New
that
York
night.
bar situation
No,
from your
we need
niece?
to-
Oh, wait. Is that today? Or last
today's
night?
Thursday.
It would have been yesterday.
Oh, I thought you said it was Thursday.
She couldn't remember. She kept saying Thursday, Friday, whatever day.
It was
What day did
Thursday.
you get to New York? Because it was that day.
It was Thursday.
So is tonight the night?
Tonight's the night. Let's see if she's
her
going. Are you calling
reservation?
her?
Hey, exclamation point. I'm in the middle of filming the podcast and we're trying to get an update on the hotel couple period. Are you and the girls going to that hotel tonight? Question mark. We'll see.
Wait, listen. I don't think you have to say period and question mark anymore.
Oh,
Let's try.
Yeah. Well, we can't
Guys,
all try.
and then we can ask Zoom AI how we did, and she'll yell at Amy for sure.
I didn't turn it on.
I'm
How do you
pretty
do
sure
this? It did add a question mark.
Yeah, I think it just adds it now.
Oh,
Wow. That's great to
So-
know.
the
Siri
worst
gets
is
smarter.
when I'm leaving a voicemail and I'm like, period.
Yes.
And
Yes.
then you're like, oh shit, this isn't voice to text.
And then I'm
I
like,
sound
oh,
an
I
idiot."
hope I get that message at the end that's like, to re-listen to your message, press 3.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I ever listened that long. Shocking.
I don't really
moved
leave
on.
voicemails. It's usually for like
I
other
never.
incidents.
I never leave voicemails, but do you know what's happened twice recently? Like today I called my sister Sarah and her voicemail picked up and it said, "Hi, this is Sarah." And then all of a sudden she said, "Hey, sorry." Like it
Yes.
she answered the call
You
in the
can now
middle.
do that. Yes.
What? That's a thing?
That's the thing now with the new update.
I
I've
didn't
done
know, and
it
it happened to
again.
me either.
I've
I
done
mean,
it
it happened to
Oh, I
me
didn't
too.
know. I really should read about the updates.
Yeah, you could probably teach us
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
yeah,
We
yeah,
depend on you for that kind of stuff.
we do.
I get emails every time there's an update. And I used to read them, but I just don't have the time in my life anymore. Like it's
Other Amy is
I have
the one
bad
with
shadows
the least
in
amount
my
of
life.
brain frog
no, I have the most.
response.
No, you don't.
rate.
Oh,
Your brain
We
is
had
functioning.
to reschedule. Jackie's sick.
this
I
is,
mean, that's disappointing.
you guys, I just really think we're going to have to go do it ourselves.
Who's Jackie?
One of the girls, one of the law school girls.
Oh my God. We're gonna have to fly to New
Jackie's
York.
fired.
I told her that's disappointing.
Disappointing.
Amy. That's
When
not
can we
nice.
go?
I'm ready.
I mean, really, really,
You
you're
went
right.
last weekend. You were just there.
I know, but we could just go for like a day.
A Thursday night
Thursday.
and come back
Yeah.
on Friday.
Like, can we leave early Thursday morning and come back Friday morning?
I mean,
I
We
mean, it's all
can.
in the name of the Boondoggle podcast, you guys.
I
This
mean,
is
we
important,
can.
important work we're doing right here.
This is very
Changing the
important.
world.
I mean, I think that we have some other smaller things to take care of more locally before we're
Damn it.
flying to New York for
Such as?
Amy, when
I don't know.
Amy, when we go in May,
Where?
can we
Oh,
take
we're
a
going
quick
to Jersey
trip?
in May?
Yes.
Maybe. Yeah, Eden, you want to do it then?
Okay.
We
When
can't.
is it?
We can we send the girls home and we just stay? Oh no, we'd
my
have to go a
gosh.
day
What day does
early.
it end?
I'm responsible for
It
like.
ends-
You guys,
Ends on Monday. It's Memorial Day weekend.
we have to do it on a Thursday night or the guy's not
I-
going to be there.
Yeah, I know, but
We know.
so we'd have to go a day early, and then can we send our kids with all the other kids that's parents aren't going? Can they all just go together without parents? Can we
Yeah.
just rent a jet?
A
That's not
PJ?
thing.
Yes,
A PJ.
A PJ?
Mhm.
Yeah. This podcast hasn't done well enough. for
Yeah,
us.
we'll need a few more
PJ.
followers and likes
Can we-
before we can
do
move
we have
on,
a
okay?
private
We
jet
need a
sponsor? We
But
do need a
yes,
sponsor.
We need to ask the girl who wants desperate on our podcast. We need to ask
Oh,
her
yes.
dad if
Maybe
he
she'll
wants to
fly with us and we can
sponsor
record a
us.
podcast on the way there, and that could be your
Yes.
debut.
It could be
Okay,
the,
so if anyone's out there and they want to sponsor our trip to New York to
we
go
don't even need a
to-
private jet.
to go stalk a guy and a girl
We
at a
don't know
hotel.
either of them,
We don't know either of them.
but there's a story we need to get to the bottom of.
Yes, because
Watch our first podcast for the full story.
Yeah. So
Is it our first
anybody
podcast?
out there that wants to
Hmm.
sponsor us,
It's our last podcast. I don't know if it's our first podcast. And also,
our previous
if somebody wants to
podcast.
sponsor the night in a hotel, like
Yeah.
all the pieces,
We're
guys.
looking for sponsors for all
bar
the things.
Actually, I
And
think
new
the bar tab.
outfits, new outfits,
Oh my god,
dinner,
I
drinks,
definitely need a blowout. I can't be going
hotel,
like an Afro puff.
airfare,
Every
all the things.
piece to this puzzle.
Yeah.
yeah.
Hilarious.
No, what?
Hilarious. I don't know.
I'm not.
I was gonna
I mean,
tell
we-
you something about after we listened to the one podcast. Anyway, after that, that's the first episode of Mel Robbins that I had ever listened to. Have you ever listened to her before?
No, that was the first one.
So it went right into after that, I was making dinner and then we went to soccer practice, and her next episode was, I think, like 3 things you can do like immediately to like change your life or improve your life or something
Oh,
like that.
yes. You had sent me
Did
that
you-
one. I never listened.
Did I send that to you? Okay. It was so good. And kind of follows along the line of some things that I used to do that, then life gets too
Lifing.
tiring and you stop doing. But the first one was when your alarm goes off in the morning, like don't hit snooze. Like as soon as your alarm goes off, get out of bed. First thing, get out of bed. Don't hit snooze.
I do
And she
that.
said that people,
never
the
have an
average
alarm
amount of
set.
time people hit snooze is like something like 27 minutes or something like that. And that over the course of a year, it is 4 weeks worth of like 4 working weeks worth of time that you hit snooze.
Oh, that's
So
crazy.
like almost 160 hours if you're working a 40-hour work week. So that was the first thing. And then the second thing is once you wake up, you should immediately get natural light in the morning for at
Open
least
the
a few,
open
a
your
first
shades.
few minutes. Okay. So, and then the third thing was, drink a glass of water. I think there were just 3 things. Drink a glass a glass of water. Don't have your coffee first. Always make sure you drink a glass of water. So I'm pretty good about number one.
I fail
because
all three.
I never set I set my alarm for when I have to wake up, knowing like I don't have extra time. So as soon as I wake up, I know I don't have extra time. I have to get up. And then, but I'm really bad about like looking at my phone and going through my phone and checking texts and emails like first thing. But what I started doing yesterday,
So 2 days.
and it lasted one day because today I didn't do it. I opened my slide. I got my toothbrush, my electric toothbrush, which is it's a 2-minute timer, right? And I opened my slider and I stepped out onto my patio and I brushed my teeth in the sunlight.
Oh,
Interesting.
So that was good. But I did that yesterday.
one
and then
day.
I didn't do it today because I slept in a lot today.
So I don't hit snooze because I don't sleep. So I'm just up.
Yeah.
so it's just like a reminder.
I know.
Hey,
it's a
get out of
problem.
bed now.
Oh, it's that time. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a
the
problem.
rest of the people are going to get up now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh. But do you fall asleep easy?
I do fall asleep easy. I do.
I don't sleep, period. And I also am not the morning parent. Like they don't like Gavin takes Ellie to school, Evan takes Madden to school, and I don't get up unless I have to.
Do you drink
Really.
coffee first?
Yes. And I definitely I do usually take my coffee out onto the patio and drink it out there in the sunlight, but maybe I should drink my water out there and then my coffee. But like today I took Ellie to school because Gavin didn't go to school, and I took her. She woke me up. I went. I didn't set an alarm, but I didn't snooze. I didn't tell her to go away.
I mean, I've been drinking. Oh, go ahead.
I drink so much water in the middle of the night too.
Yeah.
Like I drink a lot of water. I think I drink more water in the middle of the night than I do in the day.
So
and
do you wake up to
because I
pee all
don't
night?
drink during the day, and now my like cycle of drinking is all off.
Oh my God. Do you wake up to pee all night because of all the water that you're drinking?
No. I have a teacher bladder. Hello.
Yeah.
20-something years later.
Me and Amy never had to have a teacher bladder. We had each other.
Yeah.
Well, I had to have one.
I mean, I've been drinking water with lemon juice every morning for like years. And I used to make a rule, but I haven't been doing it recently. That I have to have my water and a workout before I'm allowed to have coffee.
Okay, so this is a beautiful example of how Eden and I are not like other Amy.
Ever.
Other Amy makes rules for herself and actually like abides.
I don't follow rules that I set, that anyone sets, really. Like I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Well,
there's a
I
little.
should be more like
I like
Amy.
boundaries, parameters, rules.
I like none of those things.
Structure, routine.
I'm somewhere in between you and Eden. I probably lean a little more towards you. I certainly don't make rules and follow them for myself. I mean, I guess I have some, but nothing like crazy like that. But yeah.
Maybe I should start taking notes. It's been like how many years? 30 something? Do you think I can learn now from you guys?
Eden and I were at a party last night.
Oh my God.
Our friends.
Bon voyage, is that what you said?
Robert and Tom are getting married, and they're getting married on a cruise, and they had a bon voyage party last night. And it was so good. It was so good. But Eden and I literally stood there and got into a fight that Amy, you would have been able to solve in 3.8 seconds, because it was how long have we been friends? And here we are trying to like.
Wait,
she's like, it's been 25. I was like, no.
No, it's been 34.
I think I said 36 at the end.
Okay. 34 plus 12 is 46. And we were like
12 in middle school,
12,
6th grade. Yeah.
11 or 12.
You guys, we were the youngest. We were like 11.
We were like 11, yeah. 11 turning.
Because it was
12.
1988.
But it way more than 20.
Like 25 years. I was like, our 33
Whatever.
unions next year. And then you have to like add 7 to
but
that.
the people we were talking to didn't really care. But then it was like, we needed like then we got into like a number and we're
They
like,
definitely didn't care.
I mean, we keep thinking nobody cares, but apparently people care because
Oh my God. We
I
met
mean-
the cutest couple that Robert worked with the wife in Chicago when he lived in Chicago in advertising. And this girl was like, she was like a mover and a shaker. She like worked in Chicago. Now she's a recruiter for Anheuser-Busch, I think, right?
yeah,
Is
she
that
was
what
like an
said?
English teacher in South Korea.
Like she was like a mover and a shaker. And Amy said something about like that she's from Fort Lauderdale. And I was like, yeah, we're both born and raised here. And her husband is like, I've never met someone from South Florida. This
No.
is so great to meet a real person. We were like,
Yeah.
what? And he's like, I never lived anywhere but St. Louis. I've never even been to Chicago. It's 4 hours away from where I
Oh my
live. We were like,
God.
what?
yeah, it was
It
funny.
was the funniest thing ever.
Ugh.
And he's like, and now I'm in Florida. We were like, what is even happening? It was
Yep.
hilarious.
All three of us were born and raised here.
Yes,
Yeah. We are those
rarity.
people.
Yeah.
it is a rarity.
But is it? Because I know
I
like a
mean-
lot of, I can name a lot of our friends from like childhood, like especially the Nova group, who were all also born here.
But
and
none
all
of our
also still
parents
reside here.
But none of our parents were born and raised here.
I almost said none of our spouses, but I think Eden's was.
Mine was,
Yeah, ours
Yeah.
weren't.
right?
All of mine weren't. Go ahead, say it, guys. I know
You're the one who says it. We don't say anything.
No,
Wait, where was Andrew born?
New Jersey.
Oh, I didn't know. Why didn't I know that?
I don't know. Now you know. I can't tell you the
Yeah.
city because then you'll be able to access all this. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Oh my God, I'm dead.
You can cut that part.
Listen, I spent way too much time down rabbit holes, black rabbit holes.
We've had a
Yeah.
lot of
Whatever.
rabbit holes this week.
That was
I
a bad
can't-
rabbit.
I
hole
can't-
this
I
week.
have no more time to spend.
None.
I think I lost an entire day.
We can't
Here's
even
what I
talk about
wonder,
it.
like,
down that.
do you think everyone goes down these rabbit holes and gets lost for like long periods of
No.
time, or just
Nope.
us?
So here's
No.
where I'm at. I'm in a situation where I can mention something to one of you two, and you just go down the damn
Yes,
rabbit
we'll-
hole for me.
We'll go down the rabbit hole for
yeah,
her
I know
And
it's
then-
gonna happen.
and report back while she's at PTO meetings.
Correct. Literally.
Dead.
that's what happened.
While you're at
Dead.
PTO
But
meetings,
Amy
making big
Battaglia
things
is, like,
happen.
I mean, lifelong investigator of
Always.
all the things. Like,
Correct.
do you remember when we used to sit at New River, Amy, with
Oh my
phone lists and go down the
gosh.
phone list? We are like, we're gonna find out
Oh.
everything about everyone.
Yes. Every
And we
single
did.
person. I mean,
We did.
wow, we really did.
Yeah.
We got some good juice on a lot
And
of
like
people.
and
Remember we tried to solve missing people
oh my God.
cases?
Jennifer Kessie.
Ugh.
Somebody needs to find Jennifer Kessie. We
It makes
literally
me so
would
sad.
spend
I think of her
hours.
all the time.
It's
Yeah.
unbelievable. Jennifer Kessie was a girl who went missing from the UCF area, right? I was on my honeymoon when she
After.
went missing,
It was
actually.
after we
Like,
graduated.
yeah.
Yeah.
But Amy and I literally spent hours and
Days.
hours and
I
hours.
mean-
We were going to find film or
finding
tape
her.
or something. I mean, I don't
We
understand.
were going to find her. I don't know.
No, literally 100%.
Literally.
We were going to go to Orlando. We're going to go
Yeah.
walk the apartment complex.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Somebody needs to find her. It's time.
seriously.
There's
Seriously.
podcasts about it. I've listened
There
to them
are.
all recently, like within this last year. Yeah.
I think there's like, wasn't there a show or something where they like,
I don't remember.
I don't remember
I
either
don't remember.
because I don't remember anything
On a
because I
crazier
brain
note-
frog.
The brain frog.
It's the brain frog.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know,
Ribbit.
I am obsessed with Jeff Lewis Live's podcast. I listen to it. I listen to it every day that I'm in the car, but I'm not ever caught up. I'm always listening to back episodes. I am a chomp. It's fine. I love it and I'm good with it. Anywho, for any of you who listen to Jeff Lewis, you know what that means. But he was talking today. I'm totally stealing something from his podcast to talk about on my podcast. This is
I'm
hilarious.
dead.
You guys are listening. Shout out Shane. But
Was
anyway,
this was today's podcast or just the one
well,
you listened
I
to
listened
today?
to it today, but it's probably
Okay.
like
It's Amy's today.
it's,
Okay.
yeah, it's mine today.
Yeah.
So there was a mom who got dragged by teachers at her kid's school because she showed up. She always shows up to pick up her kids without a bra on. And everyone on the show was kind of like, what? Like, huh? And they're like, well, here's the kicker. She's a 34 P as in Paul.
Oh my God.
I know.
Oh.
So I tell you this because I know you'll go down the rabbit hole and find the article. So we have a picture.
Okay, so like
What
I
was
have
it
to
called?
know if she's a
34
34 P, like
P as
they're
in
hanging
Paul.
down to her knees and old, or are they like a 34 P like implanted and standing up and like there's a difference?
There's a difference, but either way, it's her prerogative to wear a bra or not, right?
Absolutely, but
Eden.
also
But it was interesting. But I just so my
wanna
point of the
know.
story was 34P. Wow, Aim, can you find a picture of that?
Yes, I'll find a picture
Okay.
of that.
But
Post it on
not
our-
all 34 Ps are created equal. Like one could be
Oh my
literally down to her
gosh.
ankles, like old
Yeah.
gym socks.
Gym socks.
I don't know how that would work, but
Like the hangy kind.
maybe.
Clearly, I'm not one.
I think we're gonna have to cut this part.
I don't get to contribute to
Why?
this conversation because I'm the president of the opposite committee. I don't think we have to cut this. What?
Why would we have to cut that?
This is what we talk about, yo.
Okay.
Wait, but why do you think we have to talk? We have to
I
cut
don't
it.
know. I don't want to like shame anyone.
We're not
It's not
shaming
shaming.
anyone.
It was just an article.
It was
Shaming
yeah.
anyone. Maybe I'm jealous. You don't know.
I
Yeah.
don't. I don't want it. You what?
I'm definitely not. I'm not.
Guess who's called? He always calls.
Who?
Oh,
And
let's talk
Yeah.
to him.
yes, well, and ask if he'll sponsor us. We need to be sponsored.
You always call during our podcast. Now you're on the podcast.
How is this possible? I mean, are you always doing a podcast?
No,
That's not even
no.
life.
this is only our third one ever, and you always call during it.
I don't know. It's crazy. How's my kid?
Oh, that's
Again.
boring. She's good. She's
We
good.
thought you were calling to see who wants to sponsor our podcast.
Oh,
I mean, for as much as it's on, we should. It would be the best deal ever.
well, how much?
Yes.
You haven't talked about how much you're gonna spend to sponsor us.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the thing.
Where's the kid at?
In her room. She has running at 5:15. Sarah's coming here.
Over there.
Okay, bye.
You guys, look at my shirt.
Yes.
I do say bad words all the fucking time. All
Me
the
too.
time. Nope. You guys,
I
even if I'm
s-
taller, my microphone is still there. It doesn't
I
change
don't-
anything. Anyway, some people said I'm a real podcaster because I have a microphone in the mirror.
Yes.
Some people
Yes.
did. My monitor is stacked on a game and 2 books.
You
Oh,
guys, this is
mine's on
so
an Algebra 2
professional.
book.
I lit can't.
Mine's on this game called Catan that Brianna made me buy when she was here, and we never ended up playing.
Catan?
Oh, I thought,
Yes.
didn't you play a game though when she was there that was
We
fun?
yes, we always play
Oh.
games. We're like a
They're a
gambling
game family.
We really are. We love it.
No.
Cards, board games, outdoor games, like everything.
My
My
nephew
com- my-
at my brother's wedding taught us how to play poker, and
Oh.
my nephews are younger than my children, and they really
okay.
know how to play poker. Like for
I
real.
love poker. I used to play online all the time, like
What?
before I had kids. Yeah.
What?
Never knew
I was a
this.
solitaire before we had kids.
No, when Nick worked for Three Dog Night, don't you remember he was like a professional poker player, the owner?
No.
I mean, he was a day trader.
Oh,
he had
maybe I remember
retired.
that.
He had
The boat guy?
retired. The owner.
The
of
owner.
boat.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he was a professional poker player, and his son also.
My kids are. Gavin had a good poker face. The other two,
Yeah.
not so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gavin just has that like one look.
I can't. That guy.
The like
Someday we'll know if he's happy or sad.
Right.
Just kidding.
the
Even
no
when he was a
emotion.
baby, I'd be like, "Are you laughing? Like, what is happening? Give some reaction."
Yeah.
He's very serious.
He's a very serious boy,
Until
but he's a goofball too.
right. Until he's
Yeah.
not.
It's funny because he is kind of a goofball.
I
What
mean-
kind of?
But I mean, like to say
Did you
he's a
see the
serious
picture
kid.
of them at the beach?
No, but
The
to say
greatest thing
he's
that
like
ever
a
happened in
serious
my whole
kid, like
life.
I never think of him as being serious.
Oh my god, he's so
His
serious. He's like,
expressions are just serious. They're kind of just like
Yeah.
can you explain this picture?
right.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, yes, that was great.
Like
I
what?
like it.
Who?
What?
It's very funny.
But the
Um,
truth is that I said jump, and he's the only one who did it because the other ones were like, I'm not doing what you
He's
crazy ass
jumping.
say, and they all look at Gavin like he's insane, and the camera just captured the greatest,
Yeah.
like he was levitating.
Do you guys know anyone going to Tortuga this weekend?
Jamie's probably
Jamie.
going. She's
Yeah.
usually let's call her.
I think
Oh.
every single kid from STA is going.
Oh,
Oh, I
I
heard a
mean,
lot
my
of
kids-
teenagers go. Yeah.
Yeah.
My kids aren't into that music or that vibe.
Me
I
neither.
don't feel like.
Except Boys to Men is supposed to be playing tomorrow night.
Hi.
hey, you're on the podcast.
Hey, Jay.
Hi, Jamie.
Hi, podcast.
Hi, Jamie.
So fun. I've been waiting for this moment.
Oh my gosh. Have you even listened to the other ones?
Be prepared to be famous.
Listening every week. Thank you.
Oh, every week. Okay. You're going to Tortuga this weekend?
I am.
Okay.
Is Brady?
Is Brady?
Yes, he is.
Mackenzie?
All their
Yes,
friends?
he's not.
Ryan
No, she's
Lynch?
not.
Yes, he is.
Are a bunch of Brady's friends going?
Yes, he's going with friends. I'm not going all 3 days. Brady's going Friday and Sunday. I'm just going Saturday because I'm old and can't handle all 3 days of Tortuga.
One year, Jamie went to Tortuga and she had
Oh my Terrible.
terrible. It's so awful.
I
She
can't
had
wait to
a
hear.
triangle bikini on, and she like tied it like wicked tight on the top so it wouldn't move all day. And she ended up hitting a nerve times 3 days, and she ended up hitting a nerve and had like no use of her pinky.
What?
Oh my gosh. Be
Yeah.
careful, girls, with your bikini
And
tops.
then
Oh.
I had Harry Fair, like back and forth. We stayed at the Galleria Hotel and
Oh,
walked like
so
every
far.
single day back and forth.
Oh my
So
God.
on top of that, I was carrying a chair. I was a mess
A
for like
mess.
months after. It was crazy.
It was really bad. But
Wait,
her
that's-
So all you
boobs look
guys
so
out there-
good in that
It
triangle.
was worth it. It was worth it.
It was worth it.
It was worth it. It was worth the nerve damage.
It was.
Wait, Jamie, you always look great.
Like,
Hold on, go ahead. I don't know if she
You
can hear.
always look great fashion wise, but I saw what happened with the shoes you wore to the concert recently.
which time? Because that's like the fourth time.
She always has a shoe blowout.
I mean, I thought
Always.
someone like
Four
chopped your
times.
ankle off.
Like no joke, no lie. 4 times this has happened.
We're gonna need to
Jamie.
get her in a box one day so we could tell lots of
Yes.
Jamie stories because we can't
We have
hear
a
her well
lot
enough.
of Jamie stories.
Yeah, ask her. Can we just call her back and can we just tell what we used to do when she was in college? No, I mean we don't have to actually call her back. I just
Oh.
meant like, can we tell the story? She can't tell the story because we can't hear her well enough.
Yeah, I could just tell it without her here. One day you'll have to join us on Zoom, James. That'll be fun. What are you doing now?
Going to work out. I stayed home from work today because I'm sick.
Oh, but you're gonna go work out anyway.
Yeah, I feel much better now.
Go. Of course you do.
I feel
Fine.
so much better. I can go work out.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
I
All right.
slept like all day. I forced myself to lay in bed.
Oh,
So
good.
yeah.
That's highly unusual.
It is. I felt super unproductive. So I'm like, I
I'm
need to go
sure.
do something now.
All right. Did you cook your family dinner?
Do you know which Jamie you're talking to right now? Did you call her wrong Jamie?
I'm just kidding. All right. Also, I know you heard on the first podcast, but you need to get your people on the 30th reunion, and I'm getting my people on the 30th reunion, and hopefully we can do something similar to our 20th so we can like hang out with each other.
Okay. I'll be sure to call my people. You call your people.
I'm on with them now.
You are your people right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
here.
We're in
We're
charge.
the people.
Nice.
We the people
We
Yeah.
the people of Nova. High
of
School.
Nova High School class of 1995
That's right.
hereby
Promise to
Listen.
have another kick-ass
Yeah.
reunion.
Jamie
promise
was one
to
of those
plan
people
our
who came
30th
upstairs
reunion.
at the end and hung out.
Duh.
I
They all
was.
came upstairs.
Yeah.
We were the place to be.
Yep.
Like
Yep. Yep.
I
Oh
can
God.
just still talk about it. Like nobody understands. Our reunions are just not the same as anyone else.
But our
I was just
10-year
having a
was great
conversation with
too.
Allie
Jamie
about
feels
it.
that way about her school and her class.
Well,
In
maybe it
what
was just
way?
95 at
Like
all the
that
schools.
your class was the best class, and it was so.
So
Oh,
I think there were a couple classes that made Plantation, like so much fun. It wasn't definitely not just 95.
I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But ours was the best.
94, 93.
We bring the fun.
We bring the
Those were
fun.
the, all
Yeah.
the classes. Actually, forces.
Fair enough. All right. Well,
We're gonna call you back.
yeah. We're gonna try to get some
We'll
more.
have a better
non-boring
plan next
content.
time.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
Sorry, got much for you.
no. You're good. It's the rest of the shit we talked about. All right. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Wait, can we
Material.
also talk about how when we were at the beach that day, the ladies that we watched? I have never laughed.
He kind of knows
mean,
the story.
I seriously think my abs still hurt more than a week later from laughing so hard for those 3 minutes or whatever it is. Amy, did she tell you the
No, it was-
story?
I mean, I
It
know
was
that the
way
lady
longer than
couldn't
3
get
minutes.
out of the water and she kept falling
I-
down.
If I reenacted
I
it
gotta
for
try to
Heather
find that.
the other day, and Heather was laughing as hard as we laughed at my reenactment because the lady was like literally on all fours. And every time she got up on all fours, a wave would come and she would face plant back into the ocean and get dragged away.
And there
then
were two of them.
scramble up.
I'm gonna show
And-
you guys something.
It
And the
was
one
so-
friend,
Watch this.
Yes, that's her. Is that at our beach?
Yeah.
No, because she was with another lady, but that was her. No, she didn't get that far into the sand, but that is exactly what we watched.
but there were two of them, and so
Eden,
the second one would go to help the first one, and then she would fall on top of her, and now there's two of them tumbling
I mean,
around.
It was, yes.
It went on for minutes.
It was,
And so I jumped up and tried to video, but by
never
then
laughed so
'cause
hard.
I couldn't get up fast enough because I was laughing so hard. There was no
But-
way to get up and record it.
Yeah,
And then when
you
I
did-
finally got it, she finally got up, and I was like, "Well, that was anticlimactic."
Yeah, and you
but-
only got like the last.
Remember, there was that little lady that
Few
was videotaping,
seconds.
and we sent Avery and Harlow. Avery,
Yes.
she'll go up to anyone and ask anything. I'm like, Avery,
Yes.
you need to go ask that lady if she got that on. She got that all on camera.
And
And the lady like barely spoke English. And Avery came back.
Wait.
She's like, that lady didn't even know what I was asking. And she said she was videotaping her baby in the water. We were like, well, that sucks.
Eden, you had a video of it and now I can't find it. But what I
my
did
God.
just find in our text message, Eden, is a picture of Jamie's ankle from her last shoe debacle.
oh my god.
Maybe remember when she got out to the car?
I
after
totally
that concert
forgot
and
about
goes-
that, but we were literally just talking about it, and it's one of the first pictures that opened when I
Wait.
opened my text messages.
Jamie literally said, I felt like I felt a little blister. That looks like a massacre. That's not a blister. Like,
Someone chopped your ankle off,
on.
Jamie. Like, what the hell? You didn't even notice this?
Oh,
It's not
yeah.
happening
Jamie's
full
the
time.
best. Jamie is so much fun to have around.
Oh my God. But
Always.
Eden, where's that video?
here it is.
Wait,
Where-
do you think?
Okay, wait. Look.
Oh, this is terrible, you guys.
But that's her friend helping. Her friend that was helping she
Gave up
was
already.
fully, yeah, she gave up.
She was like,
But
I'm
she
done
kept
with
getting
you.
in that position. She kept getting in that position. Now she's
Oh.
finally getting up.
Oh, because she did the wide stand on the way up.
Yes.
It was the wide stand.
It went on for
Wait.
so long. They
I
were
mean-
tumbling on top of each other in the wave.
But Eden, remember the guy that was like, I felt like he was in our group because he was sitting so close behind you.
I hate
And
that.
we are dying laughing. And I kept looking at him and he's just reading his book. And I
Oh,
was
yeah.
like, how are you not seeing what's happening right
And why
now?
are you sitting so close to us?
Why? Gosh.
what is-
Let's
I really
talk
wish.
about that. Our group text message or my text message with one of you individually is literally like a diary of my life. And if I'm ever talking to anyone outside of you guys, I very, very often will refer back to our text message, like pictures or something
Yes,
to
all
finish
the
my
time.
story. Like if I lost our text messages,
Oh God.
I would have no
Poo-poo-poo.
memories in life.
Like,
Yeah.
knock on wood.
What? I know.
Seriously.
It's so scary. I'll be like, I
so
know
many.
I sent that to them. I know it's in here.
Yes.
somewhere.
And I'll be like feverishly looking for it. I'm like, it's here. And then I'll be like, oh, maybe I just sent it to Amy. Hold on, let me go in the other tab and then I'll like look through
People must think we are,
weirdos.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about this picture, you guys?
Oh, gosh.
so
Those kids were so
cute.
little.
When they were
Listen, and
baby
now they're,
soccer
like,
players.
so-
Why is it so
No.
blurry?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Whatever.
They were little.
Whatever. Pink
That's when Amy was
ladies.
their soccer coach.
Yeah.
And now
The
they're
pink
like
ladies.
The pink
now they're like
ladies.
real soccer players because of Amy's young
Yes, it all
intervention.
started with me for sure.
It did.
Yes.
Their foundation was set by me.
Yeah.
All their gross motor skills.
Yes, they're gonna get their soccer scholarships and be like, "We'd like to thank Coach Amy Battaglia of the Pink Ladies, 5U."
Gavin literally said that if he
you.
gets to have a signing day, he's definitely inviting Miss Elizabeth. And I was
Oh.
like, that's hilarious. And he's like, she taught me everything. She tells me that every time I see her. Of course she does. She
course.
tells everyone on Facebook every time she
Every
sees
time.
it.
Yeah.
And she will take credit for all of the things. I
Yes.
hope he sends her bills too someday.
Wait, did we win anything? And did we win any Powerball? I was so
Oh,
sure
I
we were
was-
winning last night.
I
I
didn't check the
manifested it
tickets
so
yet.
hard.
Do you want me to
We didn't
scan the
check them.
tickets live on screen?
Sure.
I have to go get them.
I mean,
They're in my room.
I manifested so hard. And Amy, did I show you this? I know I sent it to Eden because I was like, Eden, I think we need to play Powerball because this showed up on my Facebook feed. Look at this. Where is it? I'm going to show you. From 13 years ago.
Wow. Oh,
So I was really manifesting it really hard yesterday, but I'm gonna have to keep manifesting.
yeah.
What is that was another thing Mel Robbins said on her podcast. She said, name it and claim it. So I'm naming it. We are winning Powerball.
Yeah.
Can't wait to claim it.
That would be awesome. That will
Yeah.
be awesome.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to check the tickets.
Oh, here we go.
Let's
'Cause
go.
you're gonna-
Florida
we'll just-
Lottery app.
and
Thank you for
we'll
adding the
just-
ability to scan tickets right from my
Yes.
phone.
And then we'll just roll it over.
Yes. And then add it to what everybody sent me for this week or this. drawing.
Unless
Oh,
it's
yeah,
a
I have to send
substantial
you-
number.
This is the thing.
Unless-
They do
yeah.
this drawing 3 days a week now. It's such an
Really?
investment.
It is
it's
such an investment.
Monday,
That's a lot
Wednesday,
of-
and
that's
Saturday.
a
I
time
think.
investment.
It is. And
For
then
me, it's a
the best part
Yeah.
is when it's like 18 million, we're like, yeah, we don't need 18 million.
$8.
No.
Keep track.
Ooh, $8.
Amy,
The first
is
one had
your-
no winners. The second
Wait,
one had $8.
Where's our, oh, there it is. Can we rename, will you give me permission to rename our,
$0.
permission to rename what?
our text so I can find it easier? And can I add someone? I need to add.
How don't you just type
Aunt
in
Sandy.
away? I always type in away. And why isn't it pinned? to
No, the
top?
Powerball.
$0.
There's
Yes, you can
probably
name it
some
whatever you
dumb
want.
green person on there, and you won't be able to name it
No,
or something.
no, I named it to Powerball winners.
No,
Oh.
my $4.
So 12, we're up to
Amy,
12.
My brother got an Apple, so there's no more
Oh,
green people on there.
Finally.
Yay.
Well, here's the
Wow.
reality:
Greenies
$0.
are annoying.
Here's the
Greenies are
reality with the
annoying.
Apple Android thing. Once you have kids who have phones, like you have to have an Apple. Like you have to be able to find them. You have to be able to have all the sharing things. Like it doesn't work.
I
Okay.
agree.
$12. That's it.
Another $12?
No,
No, $12 total.
Oh my gosh, that's so frustrating.
these were
Wait,
all.
when's the next drawing?
drawing? The next drawing. My name is Simon. Saturday, April 6th.
Oh, okay. That's Aiden's birthday. That would be a really great birthday present.
I will.
What would be so I was talking to Lori about this last night because when we were picking up from dance, I was like, we are gonna win Powerball tonight. And she was like, would you still work for Amy and Eden? That was her first question. I was like, no.
Yes,
No.
you would.
What the fuck, Amy?
What the hell would you do without your days working?
I mean,
with
we
us?
wouldn't have to work. We could just make podcasts all the time. And go
But who
travel
would
to New
edit them?
York, travel to all the cities and stalk all the people in the restaurants.
Who would edit all the
Yeah.
videos?
I mean, yeah, I would.
Who would
I
be
mean, I
our
would still do that.
producer?
Like, I wouldn't do the stuff that's not fun. I mean, it's all fun, but you know what I mean? Like like the creative, like who we wouldn't need, like, first of all, we'd all be winning. So I figured it out. We would each get, I think, like $38 million. And Lori goes, that's all? It's like, what? So then she thought about it. She's like, well, you could put that in an interest earning savings at 5%. She's like, okay, so like, let's say that's 40 million. Okay, so you could, and then whatever. Okay, so you could cash out 2 million every year. I was like, I could fully live on 2 million every year. Like,
Easily.
very,
I live on a lot less right now.
very comfortably. Like,
Yeah.
I would not, like, I would just live my life like it is right now, but have like the extra money to do other things. Like, I'm not looking to buy like a gigantic mansion, like maybe in one other home somewhere, and then travel places, right?
Right. Same.
But now the brain for frog has just set in, because there was a point to this story. Oh, so she was like, well, what would be the first thing that you did with the money? So what would be your first thing that you would do? She was very surprised by my answer. What would be the first thing you would do with the money when we win? What is going to be the first thing that you do with the money when we win Saturday?
Give half of it away.
Okay, Eden.
You can't say what I
don't
said.
know.
What?
I don't know. My sister's calling.
Oh, get that pregnant one up on this call.
Okay. And then I'm going to tell you what I would do.
Hey, we're filming a podcast. Say hi.
Everyone.
Hi, you got to put it real
Hi.
close to the mic.
Can you hear them?
No.
They said
Oh.
hi. Say hi to them again.
Hi, everyone.
Where's
Hi,
the baby?
Louise. How many weeks pregnant are you?
How many weeks pregnant are you?
29.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my gosh, it's
Perfect so far.
so
according
exciting.
to The doctor yesterday, measuring perfectly.
Is he still a boy?
So,
Is it still a boy?
10 more weeks from Tuesday. Last Tuesday.
That's
God,
crazy.
10 weeks. That still
Amy
seems
said,
like
"Is
a
it
long
still
time.
a boy?"
Still a boy.
Very good.
And you'll still miss it even with my induction date because you'll be in Hawaii.
Wow.
Sorry.
What's her induction date?
The 11th.
Of June.
Of June?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean,
all right.
granted, he could come earlier, but the 11th is now the set date. Thanks to my advanced maternal age.
Oh my
It's-
gosh. We
we
just
were
listened to that
Yeah.
podcast we listened to. You
Yes.
lose what, by age 30, you've lost 90% of the millions of eggs that you were born with.
Such
Do
a
you
great.
hear them?
By age 30?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By age 30. That's why after
I'm
age 30, it's so much harder to get pregnant.
Well, I'm beyond blessed because I know
Yeah.
so many of my friends that weren't able to, even doing IVF. So
Yes, we agree.
That statistic is, I was shocked at.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was alarming.
Alarming for sure.
Yeah. Crazy. Oh,
So
my
now do we
God.
like give a gift of freezing our daughter's eggs so they don't have that pressure?
Right.
Your girl didn't even want you to pierce her ears, so I'm gonna go with no.
Oh, yeah. True story.
Yeah, she's
it's
still
more
angry at
so
me
who
about
has the
that.
money to do it when
Yeah.
you're at the age that you should do it.
Well, we're
Who
winning the
in those
Powerball
monies
on
has
Saturday, so we'll have the money.
30 grand to do it.
Right.
We're gonna win Powerball Saturday, so we'll all be good.
Yeah, we're good.
All right, we got to go.
All right. Peace
Bye.
out. Thanks for my camera.
Okay.
Just come up on her.
So, okay.
you
So
talk
back
too
to
much.
Powerball. When we win
What are you buying?
Powerball
Or
on
what are you
Saturday
doing with
night.
the
No, what is the first thing you're going to do with the
What
money?
is the first thing you're going to do?
Amy, you
I have to
said-
give half of it away because it just
Okay.
feels like
Okay.
too much.
Okay. It feels like too much.
It is. I mean,
Even?
it's a huge responsibility to have that kind of money.
Well, first I'm going to pay off everything for all the people in my family. My mom.
You sure you want
me.
that on the podcast?
No. Okay.
Come on.
Okay. Okay.
Wait,
I'll
Amy,
let it.
what the hell are you doing with your money? Let's
So
hear
the first thing I said when Lori said that, I said, I'm going to go back and pay a full year's salary to every single teacher that my kids have ever had.
Ah, that's a nice idea.
And she goes, wait, Lori's response was like, even middle school, they have like 6 teachers. I
You're
was
like, Lori, we
yeah.
didn't get paid that much.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, you do understand. It's like probably like a drop in the bucket.
Yeah,
of
it's like
$38 million.
$300,000.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Like it's nothing.
Seriously. That's a really nice idea.
So anyway.
I might enroll
That
my
is
kids in
very nice.
Heritage.
Oh yeah.
Your
That might
kids
be-
are too old for that. They're not going to want
Mhm.
that.
To transfer.
Madden.
Madden maybe, but
Yeah, but I thought you
But
said
that's not-
you're hoping that Gavin and Ellie go to college in the same place, and then Madden will just do high school wherever they go to college.
I do hope that.
That sounds like a good plan.
I like the North Carolina idea, Colorado. I like that
Yeah.
place.
super unrealistic though. The
Ah!
It's a dream.
chances of that happening are slim.
Ugh.
So, Amy, do you think you're going to stay here always?
No, I don't think so.
Where do you think you'll go?
I mean, I don't know. I guess it kind of it depends on where my kids land, you know? I mean, Piper wants to get out of South Florida. I mean, she said
Right.
Florida altogether, but now she's kind of like, oh, I don't know. I could like maybe I could go to like University of Tampa.
Right.
I don't know, Jacksonville University also.
UNF.
Yeah. But like North Florida, she would like to go. FSU. She mentioned FSU, but I don't know if she really wants to go to a school that big. But Harlow is going to live at home forever, she said. So she'll just go wherever. I don't know.
It's hilarious.
And I would think she'd be the first one that would be like, I'm out first.
Right? No, because she wants to be taken care of forever
Right.
and not have to do anything for herself. So like it's weird because she's like super independent, but doesn't want to do anything for herself. I
Independent.
don't know how to. It's so weird. It's hard to explain. I don't know.
Kids, man, they're weird.
I mean, Amy, we know where you're going.
Yep, I'm out. It's really
Soccer
funny because
still?
Olivia's like, what if I end up at University of Miami? You're just going to like move out of the state. I'm like, that would probably throw a monkey wrench in it for sure. But I don't know. I feel like we'll move to Maryland, but we'll only live there full time I think we'll only live there for 15 years and then we'll move back here.
What?
No, I think we'll always
Did you
have
do
a
half
place
and half?
here. I think we'll always have a place here, like a little place. And then I don't know. At some point,
Are we just gonna sit on the fucking podcast all day and like so it's
Yes.
not like you even moved?
Yes.
sure.
Okay.
Yes.
I mean, what the fuck?
Okay, so maybe
go.
we should just say enough of the pointless shit. Enough with
Have we
Enough.
wasted enough people's time today?
have we wasted
enough brain
people's time
cells
today?
die that you're done because we are.
Yes. We release you. Thank you for coming. And you
Thank
are
for
released
coming.
from
Yeah.
this waste of your brain cells.
And the time you're
But it-
never getting back.
The time you're never getting back ever in the
So
history
sorry.
of ever.
Yep.
We apologize for
Me
wasting
too.
your time.
We're sorry.
We do. We're very
But thanks for
sorry.
hanging out.
Yes.
Bye guys.
The Boondoggled Podcast is hosted by Amy Pataglia, Eden Cates, and Amy LaBarbera. It is produced and edited by Amy Pataglia. Intro and outro music by Jason Herman. If you like the show, and even if you didn't, please share it with your friends and be sure to follow the Boondoggled Podcast on Spotify, YouTube, and Instagram. Join us next week for another absolutely pointless episode. See you then.